And don't be shy, folks. Any questions, send them up. We have a question now about police department and the school district. Would you support or oppose a contract between city police, the city police department and the school district to return the educational resource officers, police in the schools? So would you have the city assume that responsibility?
Yes, that's a good question. That's a very sensitive topic, and I actually am hoping that I have something that I think I brought. I just was reading an email from some people that I know that are involved with the school board election, and this is definitely much more contentious with them, but generally, no one wants to think of their schools unsafe. And my kids talk to me about this a lot. There are some teachers that also really feel strongly that it's important for their safety to have officers in the building. But there's a huge community of people who is really feeling disenfranchised because it's impeding their children's success. And I think it's important to listen to all sides of that conversation, because I know from my children's perspective, they didn't really have to think about the police being in school all that much. It was kind of a safety net for them. But there are other families that have much more interactions with the police that are difficult for them to process, and I don't think that those voices should be discounted. So I think before we answer that question, even as a community, we have to hear all of the thoughts and evidence and have a plan in place. And that's it's a very racially sensitive issue that I would be very happy to explore, but I know that they take whole meetings on this topic, so it's a really hard question to answer, and I would welcome any feedback about that.
Would it be fair to say you're undecided at this point, or would you lean one way or the other?
I would say I'm undecided at this point.
Okay. Zachary?
Yes. So the conversation has been going on for over a year, about 18 months. And what I've seen is that there's a significant amount of people that feel safer, that see the officers in the schools as a positive role model. And it's an issue that is never going to be perfect. Everybody's not going to agree. But I would definitely be on the side of approving a contract that came through that was enforceable by the police department. The last one that came through had verbiage in it that didn't allow the police department to actually sign it because of the way that the verbiage allowed for officers to be reprimanded or removed from a school. So I would approve a contract that came through and was approvable by the police department. I think that, like I said, you get some great role models. Those officers are handpicked. Our police force is leading in the nation for being able to facilitate training, to be able to interact, and to be able to have a positive presence and a positive impact on the young people that are around them.